or all the time. You're shy, it's embarrassing, you don't trust yourself. A lot of times people say, it's like you don't have faith. And right away you think, oh, religion, God, source of creation. Like, no, no, I go to church. I believe in God. I have faith. You have to kind of understand, like, where's that coming from? Ultimately, faith is believing in something you don't see. Trust. Faith that it's going to happen. And yeah, it could definitely mean faith in God and the source of creation, your connection with God in your relationship to your church, and how you use your church as like a conduit, as a connection, as a place to gather, as a fellowship, as in following rules and regulations, and customs and traditions, and the way it's supposed to be, and what you believe in. That's fine. That's great. But there's also faith in you, the faith you have in yourself. And that faith can also be described as, another word that I use for faith is the confidence. And people say, when you say faith, you quickly assume that it's in God, it's in the source of creation, like I said. But what about faith in you? You have to have faith in yourself, which is why it comes to having difficulties in sharing and talking about your self-development journey, what you're taking on. It's like, but do I have to go tell my cousins and friends and the neighbors and people at work that I'm working on myself? Like, no, you don't got to do that either. You show it. You be the example. I didn't tell nobody that I was working on myself and starting. The number one thing that I started with is elevating my attitude with exercise. Today I proved it. I've been having such a tough couple of months. This has been the toughest months that I've had that I can remember. Wow, it's just compression. Not so much sad stuff that's happening, because sad is different. I've lost friends, loved ones, and stuff, and that's sad. But like compression, like stuff not working out, like stuff bottom falling. Hey, what's up? What is it? Oh my goodness, I want to say that right. Tube. I hope I'm saying that right. Southern California. All right, let's keep on going. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you hit the like button if you're coming in. There's 5 of us in here. Let's hit that number. Let's get that thumbs up to number 5, since there's 5 in here. So I was talking about being afraid, shy, apprehensive, and wanting to share your journey in personal development. And it was talking about having faith. And faith doesn't necessarily. Thanks for the first like that came through. Appreciate it. One of you hit it. Now there's 9 in here. Let's turn that thumbs up into number 9 instead of just a 1. There we go. We're at 3 or 2 or something like that. What is it? 2, 3. Let's go. I don't have my glasses, so we got 6 more. Come on, let's get those. Turn that likes to number 9. Back on topic. Faith doesn't just mean in God, in a higher power in the universe. Faith is in you. Another way to say faith is confidence. So a lot of the times when we hear the word like faith, like you don't have faith in yourself. You have to add that part of yourself. Your lack of faith. If whatever you have for you is what you have for everything else. I'm gonna be real. If you have no faith in you, you can't have faith in anything else, because it starts with you. You came in with you, you're gonna leave with only you. It starts with you. Wherever you go, that's where you're at. You can say, oh, I have faith in the source of creation. I have faith in, like, you can't give what you don't have. If you have, there's 5 of us in here and only 4 likes. There's one of you out there that hasn't hit the like button. Hit it, please, if you'd like. If you don't have faith in yourself, you can't give any faith. You can't have faith for anything else. You could believe in something, you could say it till you're blue in the face, but if you don't believe in yourself, you're only going to believe that much in anything else that you do in you. So you could believe this much in you. You're going to believe that you're going to get dressed today. You're going to believe that you're going to eat something today. So there is some sort of belief. Then that level of belief, faith, is what you're going to take everywhere else. So, I mean, I had no confidence. I had no faith in myself. Confidence is a relationship with yourself. Faith is a relationship with yourself. To believe that you're going to do the things that you say that you're going to do when you're going to do them. Even if you don't want to do them, but you know they need to get done, or you said they were going to get done, you're going to do them. No matter how difficult they are, how challenging they are, you're going to do them. How do you know? Because I have faith in me. I believe in me. I have trust in me. The only thing they're all the same word. Faith, confidence, self-love, trust. It's a relationship that you have with you. Like are you are you a stranger to yourself? An acquaintance? A schoolmate? A work companion? I kind of know him. Or do you like him? Or do you love him? Or do you like cherish him and like this fool's, I love this guy, me. Those are the levels of confidence, faith, love. It's believing in yourself. It's trusting yourself. That's faith in self. So if you could elevate that level of faith in yourself, that level of trust, that level of confidence, that's who you are. And wherever you go, that's where you're at. So you got to bring the heat. You got to first, before anything else, love yourself, care about yourself. Start believing that you're going to do the things that you say that you're going to do, even if you don't want to do them. Now, staying on topic here. Why is it so difficult to share? Why is it so difficult to share your personal development journey? For me, it was I had no confidence in myself. I had no trust in myself. I had no self-love. I had no confidence in myself. I had no faith in myself. All I knew is that I had one hell of a work ethic. I was nice. I was funny. And I come to find out that I would hide behind my sense of humor and my politeness and my kindness to make up for my lack of faith. They can't hate me. They can't be mad at me if I'm really nice. They can't be mad at me if I always bring humor. Like, why don't you just bring a badass? Why don't you just bring someone that brings value to the table? What do you bring? All I was bringing to the table was hunger with some humor and some hard work and some compassion and niceness and kindness. But still, when it came down to the nitty gritty, what are you bringing to the table? Hunger. That's all I was bringing. I wasn't bringing no value to the table. Once that shift, that's why I didn't like sharing it. Why aren't you telling everybody what you're doing? Why aren't you telling everybody that you're bettering yourself? I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I didn't think I was going to get the results. I didn't think I was going to get any results. Once I got that piece of information that said, why don't you get yourself some freaking confidence? Like, yes, I'm willing to do it. How do I get that? Work ethic, 100. But tell me what to do. I hadn't received the information yet. Once I started building my discipline and I found out that the key to receiving confidence, being gifted confidence, was building my discipline, it was a game changer. I started building my discipline every day. Like I was saying earlier, I've been having such a compression these last 2 months. June, July, and it looks like it's gonna move into August here pretty soon. Hella compression. In the past, what would I do? Complain. Why? Why is this happening? Whine. Why is this happening to me? Man, this always happens to me. I always feel stuck. I always feel this. I always feel that. When? That was it. I was a crybaby. Now, stuff like this happens. I get compression. I get bottom falls out of things. Fuck, I'm losing here. Dang, this lock. Dang. I say, good. Thank you. That's all I say. Thank you. All day long. Thank you. Man, she hurt my feelings. Man, she made me feel like this. Man, that guy was rude. Man, I feel stupid. Man, really, I'm telling a good story and someone out of left field says, hey, you got something right here. Like, have you not been paying attention to my story? I'm telling you something really important, and that's what you were looking at. Thank you. I don't say thank you to the person. I say thank you to the source of creation. I say thank you to the universe. I say thank you to God. Why? Because he's giving me adversity. I want stuff to get difficult, like it's been. Boy, let me tell you, these last 2 months, the JJs, June, July, I'm in it right now. I'm in it knee deep and difficult, and like, I was even telling my wife and my daughter, like, man, I'm going through such a compression right now. It's so difficult. You can't tell. Because all I'm saying is thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm building discipline, and I could feel my confidence just elevating. My confidence is rising. Now I feel good sharing what works. And that's what I come on here to do, which is what I recommend you do too. The reason why it's so hard for you to share your self-development journey is because you have no confidence. Yeah, I do. No, you don't. You're not good at being you. Look at yourself. You look at yourself like, are you like proud of yourself through and through for everything that you've done, starting with the way you think, the way you look, the way you feel? Probably not. I wasn't. But once I started working on myself by building my discipline, everything is discipline. Every issue you have is lack of discipline. Man, I don't have no money. Discipline. It's not a money problem, it's a discipline problem. Man, I don't make enough. That's not a money problem. Not a making problem. It's a discipline problem. Man, I'm in broke. I'm in debt. I can't get out of this. That's not a debt problem. That's a discipline problem. Dang, I'm overweight. My underwear flips over when I'm wearing it. That's not an underwear problem. That's not a weight problem. That's a discipline problem. I can't find a good set of friends. That's not a friends problem. That's not a social problem. That's a discipline problem. Everything, every issue, challenge, what you call problem that you have is not the problem. The problem is your lack of discipline. You lack a higher level of discipline. Once you build your discipline, you'll be gifted confidence. Your problems that you call, which is results, will begin to improve. Your current results are based on your current habits, and your habits are based on the level of discipline that you have. We'll talk about this more later. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe so you get the alerts on when I go live again. But we'll continue this conversation later on today. Make sure you hit the like button too. All right. Get at you later. Bye.